Affiliate Marketing 3.0. So tonight is a very special session because it is our weekly call where we answer all the questions, where you get all your queries resolved, where you get much clarity from the techs, from the experts, from the trainers, from the mentors. And this is a call where you will ask questions live to the panel of trainers and experts. I'm Trashit Galot. I'll be the host as well as your panelist tonight to answer all your questions. And I'm from India, being a rank leader, closely associated with this project, and I'm also to the trainer to the project. So we believe we have specially curated this call to reach out to the last or the first community member who has recently joined or who has joined or calls are very important. Please make sure that you use this call, especially this Thursday call, to most of your benefits. Get clarity because we are right now in a fintech company where the products are very exclusive as well as a bit technical. It's very important for you to follow the process, to follow the steps, as well as to understand the entire process, how this products are being delivered or being executed, so that you can make the most of this beautiful opportunity that we call affiliate marketing 3.0. Very shortly, joining us in the panel, there will be some experts. I will introduce them as we get to that point. And before that, let me congratulate everybody because right now we are live with LquidPay application both on Google Play Store as well as App Store on Apple iPhones and Apple ecosystems. So with that, we have in a way uh, how can you call it? We have just entered into a new era where if the crypto earning crypto is limitless, so would be the spending on cryptos. We have entered a new way of uh, blockchain based banking, which is ultimately the goal of liquid finance. So a lots of things are happening in affiliate marketing 3.0. I hope you are in tune with everything what is being delivered, designed, and developed. So let me quickly share Nonike, I would request you to share the links of the App Store and Google Store so that people can update their application. So as the live updates are available, now you can straight away purchase cards from the application as well as you can your purchased card. So there is a very efficient coupon management system that Chavez has recently introduced in the back office. I'm sure many people would be having questions about that. So we are gonna cover this liquid pay training in the tomorrow in the Saturday's master training. With that, you will have much clarity. So this is all being rolled out, as well as last week we rolled out a DYQ form. I'll request the co-hosts please give the links to the DYQ form, and I would really love to explain how this DYQ form also has been designed. So as the links are being shared in the Zoom chat box, there are two links. One is to submit your question. So as you click on the first link, it takes you to a Google form. Let me share my screen with you all, and I'll explain how do you use this DYQ form. So it's a very simple DYQ form. So with this DYP form, you can just submit your name, country, category on which you have a question, and your question, your request, your feedback. So please be precise. Please provide your questions with much clarity. Give us explicit details, not your personal details. Please don't share your contact number, your email address, your wallet, your private key, your security details. Please make sure you do not submit any of such information. Just put your questions plain and simple so that the techs, the experts, the trainers, they can understand and they can answer your relevant question or feedback. So this DYQ form, that is drop your question form, has been designed so that anybody can get clarity. And how do you get your answers? So this form is just to drop your questions, and here on the explanation of this form, you have a link. With this, you get to a answer sheet where right now you can see, so many questions already have been answered. So like if you're looking for anything related to DoDo, just scroll through these questions to see where DoDo questions have been asked and answered. Hopefully you might get your answers from this sheet. And all the answers are carefully curated to specific questions which have been asked by participants, by members. All right. And this answers are from trainers, from experts, from rank leaders. So just it's like a knowledge base for everybody. When you have time, just scroll through these questions and answers. You might get to know some different information. It's like a self-study thing as well. All right. And these are updated almost twice or thrice every 24 hours because we need to scrutinize the questions as well. So be specific, be careful because this is a public forum. All right. Apart from this, if you have any personal question that requires a special intervention, so this is the right day, Thursday, where we do live Q&A. So let us proceed further with this and welcome everybody once again to the live Q&A session in which you get all your questions answered. So tonight, joining us in the panel, we have somebody who has been very passionate about this project, who has been with this project from the day one, and he is like a how do we call it? He is like one of the favorite community manager because he answers to everybody. He attends to everybody. And for that, he is called very lovingly Shiba Joe. Joe, welcome to the panel. How are you today?
Always forget to unmute every time. Good evening, and great to be here for you.
Yes. So we believe we can see in the backdrop of Joe, he is ready with the support call already. So So that is our favorite Shiba Joe, and joining us in the panel, then we have somebody who is very technical, very he has good knowledge of blockchain and crypto, and especially he is an expert in how to get extra from any opportunity. He is one of the best trainer. We have somebody from Australia known as Carl Crypto Dundee, and we welcome him on the panel. Carl, welcome. I know it's very early morning for you. We can see you sipping to your coffee, but this is what needs to be done, and we request you to be on this panel, all charged up.
Yes, thanks, Trashit. Yeah, well, it's going to be even earlier soon as UK drops into daylight saving and we drop out a week later. It's going to be a 4 a.m. start for me.
And we love you for it.
Everybody loves you for it.
I remember when we first started all of this, and Chavez kept telling everyone, "Go and eat Carl and Joe's brains." It was almost every day at 4 a.m., but it's much better at once a week now.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with the panel, and we are ready to answer all your questions. So, Nonike, I'll request you to take the questions, and before that, just make sure everybody that you raise your virtual hand as well as you open your camera so that we can verify you in person. So let us begin this session and let us help you all.
I think we have
please take
Chantel
question.
here. I'm sorry, Chair Sheet. I think Chantel is here as well.
All right, so we have somebody very beautiful, and even she is one of the a person or a leader who has been closely associated with this company for a very long time, and she is none other than Chantal. Chantal represents Financial Freedom Team, and we welcome you on this panel. Thank you, Chantal, for joining. I'm sorry. You need to unmute Chantal, please.
Thank you very much, but I was here to learn. so I am exposed.
You cannot escape that.
Thank you. It's okay. I'll join, but I was really here to learn. Anyway.
See, you have to learn to log in with a different name.
All right, so let us begin this. And like it has been mentioned, please make sure your video is on and your virtual hand raised. We have first Downtown. Nonike, I request you to please take the questions.
Will do. Downtown, go ahead and unmute yourself. And one question per raised hand, please.
Yes.
Thank you, Downtown. Go ahead.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
All right. The question is it's pretty straightforward. With DoDo, I know it's now we've moved to the base platform and that's what's suggested. But I have some members of my team who, before that option was available, they had purchased the DoDo, I guess, license per se. And so how are they to get whitelisted? Because they want to use the base network, but they already purchased, and that option of putting in the, say, the deposit address for base was not available. So how do they get whitelisted? Because I don't see their trading limit listed in their wallet. So I assume they're not whitelisted.
Downtown, I got your point. I would like to answer that. So on DoDo, all those who had purchased licenses, like when the DoDo was available free of subscription, right? So at that time, the platform requested to submit a ERC20 wallet. Do you remember that?
So when they went to purchase, it wasn't an option even to put the
but later on it was made compulsory for anybody who had purchased the DoDo license. They had to submit a ERC20 wallet address.
I understand that, but I'm saying those who are in that situation where it wasn't available, how do they get
so if you have purchased a DoDo license, then you have an address which is whitelisted. Okay, and if your address is whitelisted, you can use the same MetaMask or same Web3 wallet address on Base blockchain as well as Ethereum, and you will be having free trading volume on both the blockchains.
So if it's whitelisted, shouldn't it show a trading limit? Because on theirs it doesn't when you go to the wallet.
But whitelisting means that you have purchased the license and you have submitted your wallet address.
Okay.
Shivajo, would you like to add to that?
If you don't mind, if that's okay.
Yes, please.
So what you'll probably find is that they haven't logged in. They've connected their wallet, but they haven't logged in. So if they connect their wallet, then click on the wallet address and their pop-up will come up asking them to log in. If they log in, then their trading allowance and account will show. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we've done that and it doesn't show when they click on. Maybe, I don't know if he's here and maybe can share the screen, but yeah, we've gone through that. We've clicked on the wallet and it logs in and it doesn't show the trading limit. That's
so Downtown, most probably people have confusion about which wallet address they had submitted for whitelisting. That can be the case.
Well, like I said, at the time, I recall when they purchased the license, it didn't have an option to put a wallet address.
I think later on it was made compulsory. I believe so.
Yeah,
Joe, do you
later.
remember?
Is it their first purchase?
Yes, it was their first purchase, DoDo purchase, correct, for the
Okay,
license.
then the ability to put in a MetaMask, to put in an ERC20 address must have been there.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll hopefully he's on the line and maybe he'll raise his hand and ask the question. So
I'll quickly share my screen down and help you understand that. So when I had purchased DoDo, even before base, so a ERC address had to be submitted, and I had submitted this address. And right now, when I'm connecting with on this address, I can see the profit ceiling. Not profit ceiling, the free trading volume. Sorry, profit ceiling was in Meta. So as I connect my whitelisted wallet, I can see the free trading volume over here.
so when we
Okay.
do exactly that and we get to this point, to that screen, he clicks on that wallet, there's no
That probably
trading.
means your wallet is not whitelisted.
So
If you
what's
don't
this?
see the free trading limit, that means your wallet is not whitelisted. And once your wallet is whitelisted, you see profit free trading volume on both the blockchains.
So does he have to submit a ticket to get his wallet whitelisted now, post purchasing the DoDo license?
So
What does he
again,
need to do?
I'm uh, what I insist is when the license was purchased, everybody had to submit a ERC20 wallet address. So probably either he is not checking, your teammate is not checking the correct wallet, or maybe you can submit a ticket and get it verified.
Because when we went to the WAAS account and we went to click on subscription and we went down to look at his history, there was no, normally that's where they
Yes.
would include the
Unfortunately,
deposit.
we don't see that which address is whitelisted. We had a conversation with Chavez to help people at least identify which address they had submitted at the time of purchase. Maybe it will be implemented, but for the time being, we cannot determine. So like one of my teammate was confused. So she had like 4 ERC20 Web3 wallets different. So we checked every wallet and one of the wallet had these free trading volume.
Okay.
So most often people don't remember which address they have submitted because, we have so many projects and so many wallets now. And every wallet like Phantom has ERC20, Coinbase has ERC20, MetaMask has ERC20. So often people, don't remember or keep a note which wallet address they had submitted at the time of submission.
Okay. Maybe they'll eventually add that to that subscription so that way people can backtrack, because that was a way I
And as
thought.
far as I remember, for every DoDo license purchased, there was a ERC20 wallet that had to be submitted.
Okay,
And that
thank you.
address is whitelisted.
All right, I'll double check. Thank you.
No problem.
There was a small period at the very, very start where the opportunity to put the address in wasn't there, I believe. It's just a case of, raise the support ticket, Fred. Put all the details in as well.
Thank you, Fred, for your question. Team Royal, please go ahead and unmute yourself and go ahead and ask your question.
All right. Greetings, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you for the good job you're doing. My question is on Boomerang. I hope it's allowed.
Yes.
I have a concern because I believe in BTC20 and all, and the ecosystem and other projects. but there are a few questions my downline have asked me repeatedly. How did we use our CRC20 to buy Boomerang, and at the end of the day, it didn't work? And the Boomerang money was returned, and it was returned on BTC20, where we cannot access it. So sometimes I try to manage the situation, but it's been very, very tough. And he said when this money was returned, it was not returned in the way we gave it. Number one. Number two, it was returned exactly the amount we put after 1 year or almost 1 year of putting down money, and it was there idle at the end of the 10 months or 11 months. It didn't come back to us with any interest or any form of interest. So from their perspective, there are questions people ask you don't know what to say. So I am bringing the same question here. After 10 or 11 months, our money was released to us. And it was released in a way we cannot use it for anything. So this holding that this money is being held on BTC20 USDT, at what point will the owners have access to it? For those who are no longer interested, me personally, I'm interested. I want to be part of all the programs. But for those who are no longer interested for their personal reasons, how would they get their money? And is it fair that the money, when they're getting it, they are getting exactly the money they kept for almost 1 year? So that's the question. Thank you.
I'll take this one, Treshit.
Yes, please. I was about to say your name.
Team Royal, you've got to use you got to think that Chavez is working in a macro concept. He's got to do something that's the benefit of everybody. Now, he's giving back a refund 100%. However, you actually have some of that money already yourself. You earned affiliate rewards from that 100%. He's paid that to you. It's in your available to withdraw. Did you use it? Did you withdraw it? How can he expect then that everybody can take their money all back out again without damaging the ecosystem, because he's already paid some of it out to you, to your upline, and to all the way up through the structure with up to 65%. So he's giving you back more than is in the ecosystem. And it will just collapse if everybody took all of that money straight out again. Now, as Treshit's dropped in the chat, the people who are talking to you now and requesting that they get their money, that's coming. If you keep up with the Wednesday updates, Chavez has said that they are also able to use that money to purchase TRC20 when the peer-to-peer comes. In the meantime, they've got several things that they can do with that money. Case in point, I put all of my refund into the liquidity pool as a liquidity provider, and it's been growing. My mentality is, yes, I can't take that money out now, but when I can, I'll have more of it to take out. So they might as well make it work for themselves in the meantime. And then when the peer-to-peer is available, which in the update cycle that we're in at the moment is scheduled for the next 2 months, then they can access that. They can put the request in to sell their BTCC, sell their BTC20 USDT. we don't know exactly, but Chavez has indicated in past that you can get it as TRC20. You might be able to get it as ERC20. You might be able to get it as Polygon USDT. So you've got some options in the future coming. But just remind everybody that it's locked into the ecosystem to maintain it for everybody's benefit.
Hmm. Hmm.
Go ahead,
Why
Chantel. Oh, sorry, Royal.
I wanted to add to it.
go ahead, Chantel.
Okay. I think Carl is giving an excellent answer to your question. I just want to add a little bit to that, because I know and I understand your situation. What we are trying to do in South Africa is to look at the opportunity that LquidPay is soon going to give. Because especially with LquidPay, of your card needs to be paid by BTCC. Now, LquidPay is going to be a product that can be sold in many of the, let's call it, we call them spaza shops. I don't know how they call them in Nigeria. I think I think you're more from Northern Africa than so. In other words, think of a creative way of how the people who really need to get rid of their BTCCs can be pulled into retail sales of LquidPay that is coming. Because then you have a faster way of managing that, the people who have the biggest pain in your community. So in other countries, they do the same. They are creative. They basically are combining entrepreneurship with the network marketing part of here. And soon we will, within our African teams, we will have this conversation. We're not yet there because right now the licenses are not yet live, but we know that it is coming. So hold them. Know your people, know where the biggest issues are, and let's get collectively creative in terms of dealing with the issues that are necessary. You're not the only country. Every country has to deal with it, but every country has their own capabilities of being entrepreneurial and finding solutions.
Well, you're giving me solutions that
Your voucher, the power is in the voucher system. That's the power. But we're not yet there. Okay, we're there in other countries, but you might not be there yet in your own country. But that's where your power is to quickly.
Here in the ecosystem, we have so many products. The truth is that if I'm able to get more downlines for that's for the mining will help. Me personally, I don't have extra money to do DoDo. And I had wanted to be part of DoDo. However, the LquidPay, which is not here yet,
your connection is really bad. Let's take this offline in a different session. There will be workshops around this in terms of specifically the situation in Africa. I just want to say to you, there are creative ways that we're thinking about it, and we need to work together with each other in order to get this going again.
Omar, can you please unmute yourself and ask your question?
Yes, good evening, good morning, wherever you are, everyone. I have actually several issues, and I have tried to solve these issues with my upline, and my upline also, he tried to solve it with his uplines, but until now, the issue is not yet solved. So can I share my problem here, or?
Yes, of course.
Okay, if you allow me to share the screen, that will be good. All right. One of the issues, it is actually it is about DoDo. I have over here, I bought several, indices in the DoDo, and one of that issues, I sold one of them, but I didn't get the money in my wallet. When I track that one on the blockchain, it seems that it went to the somewhere else. Over here on base blockchain. As you can see, this is the redeemed one. View details. The last one over here, the hash, it is not, or the address, the last one, it is not my wallet address. As you can see from the beginning that I bought that one, and there is a swap transaction, there is sell transaction, and then sell swap transaction. This is one of the issue. Second issue, it is about the smart wallet. If you want me to show you that one, or you want to discuss this one first?
So I'm not sure about what you are trying to tell is you sold an index and the funds did not get to your wallet. Is it so?
Exactly.
Can you show me the index?
I will. Over here, index AI legacy. Okay, I have redeemed that one.
So your earnings were 5.70. Is it so?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I sold that one on, this is the date. It is on almost January, 21st January or 22nd January. Sell time 22nd January 2025.
And do you have any active transaction?
Yes. Yes, over here I have two, and I'm afraid to sell one of this. It is not a time. It is not a time now to sell, actually, but just in case of that, I want to make an experiment that to sell someone some of these indices. I'm afraid that the money will not hit my account. The same issue with the first one.
Okay.
This is the two active AI legacy. Again, I bought another one. Okay, and DeFi blue chip. This is the two indices that is still working right now. And the market price is down. It's not a good time to sell. Okay. And
so when you did this index which you had bought, AI legacy, how much fund did you receive?
How much what?
How much fund did you receive?
Nothing.
And how were you able to buy the next index?
I transfer some money to my base. I mean, over here I bought USDC and I bought.
Okay. Can you send me your wallet address in private in this direct message? I will try to explore it right now on the call, and let me check.
No problem.
Okay.
Okay, send me any private message so I can send you privately my address.
On the chat you can.
On the chat, okay.
On the Zoom chat.
Send to, okay. to
Now you are
not
making it public. Just send it in private. Stop sharing your screen.
nice. Okay. Okay. So should I send it to Nonik?
Okay, Nonike, can you send it to me?
Yes, will do.
No
Yeah,
problem.
no problem.
Okay, I send it to Nonik. This is one issue. Second issue, it is about the white listing of the smart wallet for the same, I mean, DoDo, and over here. I think today is something wrong with the DoDo, not connected with the smart wallet.
It had some challenges yesterday, but it was resolved.
I hope so. I
And
tried.
when did you purchase this smart account wallet? When you had submitted for whitelisting? When did you purchase the new subscription?
Subscription, it's been 3 months ago.
Come on, 3 months ago, a smart wallet was not available.
I know, but I mean, my membership in the DoDo itself, you know that
So
we
if you
bought
want to use, so if you want to use smart wallet account, you will have to again buy a subscription and provide the smart account wallet address for whitelisting.
I see. So that's it. Doesn't include because that it was include the DoDo in MetaMask wallet for Ethereum and Base.
So there are two ways to log into DoDo. One is through external MetaMask wallet, and the other is through smart account wallet, right? And
Yes.
both have different wallet addresses. And
I
both
see.
the addresses, if you want to get whitelisted, you need to submit those addresses in different subscriptions.
Okay, I got your point. So now if I want to get whitelisted over here, I have to buy membership
Yes.
again. Okay, no problem.
So buy a $100 subscription and put your smart account wallet address for whitelisting.
No problem. That's
okay.
Okay, no problem. For
And
the
let me
yes,
explore your wallet address. Let me see if I can
please.
get some details from your wallet address, and I'll revert to you on this call.
Okay. If you want me to share you also the hash or the transaction for the last transaction regarding the redeeming that one,
Yes, share that, please.
I think that will help also.
No problem.
Okay, that's for base.
Stay in the meeting, Omar. I'll revert to you.
Excuse me?
Stay in the meeting, we'll revert to you.
I will.
Thank
Okay,
you.
no problem.
Thank you, Omar. Downtown, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Okay. Along the lines of what you just said, if a person, because I haven't done it, so I'm, but I have team members in DoDo who I need to make, help them. If they're purchasing a, smart contract and they submit their smart contract deposit address, how will they be able to submit also their MetaMask address so that way they have the trading limit on both? Because it's my understanding when they go through, they get on both. How does that work?
So Downtown, smart account wallet only works on Base blockchain.
Right.
Okay. And if you are using external MetaMask wallet or any other Web3 wallet, so the address that you submit will work on both the blockchains, Ethereum as well as Base blockchain. So if you want to get benefits of smart account wallet as well as external Web3 wallet, you will have to buy 2 different subscriptions. And on each subscription, you will put different wallet addresses, one for the smart account wallet and the other for the external MetaMask wallet address. So that way you will have 2 addresses that are whitelisted. And at your ease, you can choose smart account wallet or Web3 wallet.
Okay, so yes, what you're saying is you have to have 2 separate subscriptions.
Yes, of course.
To use because I was
because there are 2 different wallet addresses. Smart account wallet is different and the address that you use from your external wallet is different.
I got that. Because when we did the special training the other day, I thought it was communicated that one of the benefits of purchasing DoDo through WAAS is that you get a trading limit on the Ethereum and on the smart contract side.
Yeah, so that's valid for your external Web3 wallet.
So what you're saying is I buy a subscription, and if I put the external Web3 wallet, then I'll have on
You can
both
use the
base
same
and
wallet address on both the blockchain, Ethereum and Base.
okay, so it's wiser to then whitelist the MetaMask deposit address so that way you get both. That's what you're saying?
So for me, I have made it simple. I would involve in day-to-day trading. So Base blockchain is what I would choose. And if I'm choosing Base blockchain, so getting a smart account wallet makes more sense to me.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
then there are institutional investors like Chavez who would
Mhm.
like to retain their funds for a long time. So
Sure.
they prefer Ethereum blockchain. So
Mhm.
if you intend to use Ethereum blockchain, so you would get your external MetaMask wallet whitelisted. So that way you can use Ethereum.
Gotcha.
And that also enables you to use the same wallet address on Base blockchain as well. So day-to-day trading is also possible.
Okay.
But
And
you must remember that in smart account wallet, there are no aggregated gas fees. Are you aware of aggregated gas fees?
yes,
When your
yes.
index buys underlying assets, when your index
Mhm.
sells underlying assets, and when index swaps the underlying assets. So there are gas fees involved, which is shared amongst all the traders who are involved with that particular index, right?
Right. Mhm.
So
So
when you buy an index, there is a 15-minute time frame. So within that 15-minute, anybody who would buy the same index, the gas fees is shared amongst everybody. You remember Chavez had
yes.
given that
Mhm. I
narration.
understand that. Yes.
So if you are intending to use Ethereum blockchain, there are high chances that you might be the only person buying that index at a particular time frame, right?
And that applies to the Ethereum or Base network.
Yes, even on
There will be
Base,
fees.
the aggregated gas fees, if you are using the external MetaMask wallet,
Yes.
even on Base, this aggregated gas fees will be a factor.
Gotcha. So there will be higher fees even on the Base.
Yes. So on smart account wallet only, we don't have this. We have zero gas fees for this aggregated thing.
That's clear now. That's where I was getting the confusion. I thought Base was kind of universal. So thanks for clarifying that. That's clear. One last question, quick one. In reference to the LquidPay, Chavez has communicated continuously to do the passport as far as KYC. But those who don't have a passport, will we have a problem using our driver's license in the US? Do we have, can anyone speak to that yet? Because not everyone has a passport. If we
Yeah, Chavez has,
KYC,
I believe Chavez has said that he is starting to look into making it possible for people to use driving license as well as passport. I do have somebody in my team who use their driving license, and they are currently under review, so it may go through. I don't know. So it's possible, but I believe Chavez has said he's looking at addressing that. I don't think he realized quite how many people in America don't have a passport. But yes, I think that might be why he's requested for people to wait until the weekend before doing KYC.
okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Downtown. Deborah, go ahead and unmute yourself and ask your question. Deborah, are you able to unmute yourself?
Yes, the unmute button just came up. Hi, good afternoon, morning, everyone. So I just came on. I don't know if this have been dealt with. So almost an hour ago, I have send USDT Polygon to my card, my new card, and it hasn't arrived as yet. Anyone having that problem or know why?
Good question.
Repeat that again, please, Deborah.
Yes, I almost an hour ago send the USDT Polygon $100 to my new card that I activated 2 days ago, and the money still has not yet showed up on the card.
Okay, I don't want to ask a silly question, but did you definitely send it to the Polygon address on the card?
Yes. I choose the Polygon network. Well, that's
or
only
rather
network there.
USDC. Did you? Polygon network is the
USDC.
only network available at the moment. Actually, what I mean is,
USDT.
yeah. Did you
Yeah,
select?
USDT I
It
selected.
might seem like a silly question, but sometimes little mistakes can be very easy made. Are you sure
Right,
you selected USDT and not USDC?
USDT I selected. Yeah.
Okay, it's another one where we'd have to look at the blockchain to see if it's processing, see if it's on its way. It's a very unusual that it takes more than sort of 10, 15 minutes, but there are occasions where it can take 4 hours, but that's
when I did it on the first card, it went through immediately. So I don't know what happened. Yeah, it went through immediately. And okay, so no answer, no one have any answer to that?
We'd have to look at the blockchain. I mean, if you've got your wallet address there,
yes, I have it.
then we can have a look at your blockchain and see where the funds go. So,
okay. So you need me to share or what?
Yeah, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
Oh, just share.
Send it directly. Yeah, send it directly to me or Trash It or Carl, whoever. Send it to me. We'll have a look.
Oh, okay.
Deborah,
so that's
just
the wallet address for the card. My wallet address or the card address, wallet address.
No, the address you sent it from.
Sent it from. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Deborah, just a clarification. You used the phrase when I sent it to my first card. You didn't send it to your card. You sent it to a wallet address. The money does not go into a card. All right. So as you add more cards, it's still the same wallet address. Did you send it to a different address to the first time you sent it?
Okay, so I click on my first card on the new card and then click deposit, and I copy that address, went to my Exodus and sent it.
Okay, well send me the address that you sent it from in the chat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm doing that now. So look for Joe.
And then you Trash It can take a couple of questions and I'll have a look.
Okay, I have one more question. With respect to Ifino, I'm not seeing it in my Phantom wallet. I send that to you, Joe.
Yeah. No. Where did you send it to? Oh yeah, there you go. It just popped up. Okay. All right, I'll have a look and take a couple of questions.
Yeah, I'm not seeing my what is it, Ifino token in my Phantom wallet. Because I had first claimed some stuff there twice, but I don't know, it seems to disappear.
You can always check it on the blockchain.
Oh, the CV is still there. Or might need to refresh.
Just go to the EatFina. I'll share the link to the EatFina scanner. You can put your wallet address and you can see.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thanks.
Okay, Deborah. Hold on while Joe looks up that message.
Okay,
so
Deborah.
Go ahead, Joe.
Sorry. So, Deborah, you sent $100, yes? You there?
Unmute yourself, Deborah.
Yes, I sent $100.
Okay, can you tell me the last 4 digits of the address that you sent it to, please.
You go into the card. Oh, it's there now, Joe. Seems like you did something.
You see, I've only got to turn up. I just got to turn up. That's it. I just got to turn up. There you go.
It's there. Joe is the man.
Just out of interest, what are the last 4 digits of that transaction,
Okay.
of that address that you deposited to?
Yeah, let me just tell you. All right. The last 4 is 0CA3.
Perfect. Because I was going to say, had you have not said it right, well, you sent it to the right place, so you just need to keep waiting. So you saved me the effort.
You did something, Joe. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my thing. All right, thank you, guys.
Touch me.
Thank
Touch
you.
me. Touch me.
Magic Joe.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
As an
Team
addition to
Reino.
what, hang on, Noni, just for everybody who's here, she asked about Ethina. You'd be aware that Chavez has announced a couple of times now that he's going to reopen the Ethina opportunity. Anybody that's bought a pack in the last few months, basically, they've had a DAO token minted. I had a look yesterday after he announced this. There was somewhere about 1,950 tokens minted 7 days ago now. There has, at that point, there wasn't any more minted, so there's probably some more still to be minted. But at that point in time, I also checked, and there was only about 100 of them had actually done their initial vote into the DAO. So if you bought a pack recently, you've got an opportunity to get that step done. You vote your DAO token in, and then when he opens it, you'll be able to do your allocation vote, and then your project vote shortly after that, hopefully. So if you're in that situation, go and check your Solana wallet and start that process and get into the Capital 3 DAO.
Just a point of clarity there, Carl, for everyone. The DAO tokens that are now being minted are only going to go to the people who have not yet had them. Is that correct? Rather than say for like you and I, for example, who already voted as into the DAO.
He indicated on Wednesday's call that even if you bought a new pack and you've had one in the past, you might get one minted. But don't worry about that. It's just a freebie.
Woo!
Of $1.
Hey, it's the dollars that make the millions.
Thank you. Okay, Team Royal, go ahead and unmute yourself and ask your question. Every dollar counts.
Yeah.
Thank you again. Sorry, it was poor signal that threw me out. I've listened to what the solution you gave. Joe mentioned that the P2P will be ready in 2 months' time.
Within the next, I would say 2 to 3 months, because the BTC, sorry, he did call my name, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So the BTC20 blockchain is currently under maintenance, and Chavez said it's going to be under maintenance for approximately 2 months. Within that, no, 3 months. Within that time period, he will launch the peer-to-peer platform. The peer-to-peer platform will enable you to sell your USDT BTC20 for pretty much whatever anyone wants to buy it with. So you'll be able to swap it to USDT TRC20 or if somebody else wants to swap it to something else, I dare say that will be possible. The peer-to-peer platform is an escrow service platform so that you know that it is safe and secure to use. Neither party will receive their funds until the escrow service has received the funds from both parties. So you know that it's safe and secure, and it won't get lost along the way. Did that?
The same way it's done on the Bybit.
I'll be honest with you, I've not used either of those services, but if they're peer-to-peer platforms, then one would presume so. It's a peer-to-peer platform. In order for it to be secure, it has to have an escrow service.
They have that option of P2P.
Okay, then yes.
And range of other things they do.
Yeah.
Okay, please, outside the BTCC, do I have anybody here who is in Dubai that I can talk with on something different?
I'm not in Dubai.
Is there anybody, any non-leader here that is in Dubai that I can speak with? Something very important. My video is awful.
I don't think that's within the purview of anybody here to arrange. We're only here to support WAAS, not other ideas and projects.
It's all right.
Hey, I don't think there's any other questions. If you guys have a question and you don't want to raise your hand, you can go ahead and throw it within the chat. Other than that, I think we did great. We answered a lot of questions. Omar, yes, I remember you. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Thank you. Regarding the previous issue, should I wait until the end or trash it?
Omar, I was still exploring all the transactions.
Okay.
Okay.
Or welcome. Okay. There is another issue, a small issue actually, about the discount rate that when we bought the membership of LquidPay. When we'll get that 10% in the card?
So Chavez mentioned that once the US is compliant, and when people start using the coupons and activating their cards, when we reach a certain level of people who have activated their cards, after that we will release the pre-sale bonus or cashback.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, he did mention, somebody had asked, and he did mention we will have to wait until everybody are done with their purchased cards. Only after that it makes sense to distribute.
Right. Yes, thank you very much.
Yes.
On the card issue, people, here's a little bit of insight. When you go to activate your card with the coupon, if you've just downloaded the app, and I'm talking from experience, but not a big sample of experiences, it appears that when you first load the app, it goes and does some housekeeping, and all the variants of the cards don't appear instantly. If you wait a little bit, give it a bit of time to do that housekeeping, then they appear after about 30 seconds. All right. This is just as I experienced it yesterday when I did my card. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that. Download, install, get everything ready, and then just give it a little bit of time to do anything it's got to do in the background, because it's looks like it's doing some housekeeping.
And if I may trash it.
Yes, Joe.
Since we don't have any, Omar's put his hand up now. Just to remind everybody that there are still lots and lots of stuck transactions in MetaMasks or on the BTC20 blockchain. I have made a video about a week ago, always do the wrong arm, on my YouTube channel, on my Bitcoin code playlist, that will show you how to check your blockchain if you have stuck transactions. So if you're trying to stake a miner and you're finding that it just keeps swirling and it won't stake, or if you're trying to send BTCC or USD, it won't process, keeps failing or just keeps swirling, then it's possible that you have stuck transactions. So go to my YouTube channel, go to click on playlists, find the Bitcoin code playlist and scroll, look through the videos. You'll find one that tells you how to check if you've got stuck transactions. And once
Joe, why don't you, sorry Joe, why don't you share the link to the video over here?
You want me to put the link to the video in? Okay, I'll put it in.
You can
get
do
it
that.
and put it in here.
It will be a help for everybody.
Will they be able to copy it though? Normally you can't copy from the chat. Okay, we'll do it. It's all right. So that you can check, and if you do have stuck transactions, you need to reach out to your upline ranked leader. I'll go and get the link.
Wonderful.
I'll just add to his ad. For the new people, the newest people, when you do certain transactions, there is a handshaking, a communication between MetaMask and the blockchain. And our blockchain tends to be too fast. And that's where some of the handshaking breaks down. So particularly it appears to be batch staking and batch unstaking, right? My recommendation is always don't do more than 20 NFTs at a time in a batch stake or batch unstake. That's the experience we've had in the last year and a bit with NFTs. So, and if you do it, submit a transaction, wait for you get all of the steps to finish. Make sure you get that nice green little message down the bottom left corner saying success. If you go and push something too early, move around, as Kate used to say, hands off buzzers if you used to watch the old game show Sale of the Century. Patience. Don't push everything too fast.
Okay, I'll put the link in the chat for that particular video. Please go and find out to see if you have stuck transactions. If you're not having any problems, you don't need to check. It's only if you're experiencing problems staking or sending that you need to go and check.
Wonderful. Musti, you have your hand raised. Please go ahead and unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello.
Hi.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. So I think I put my question on the chat box, but nobody seems to have seen it. My question is, I have downlines that have not withdrawn their proof of reserve. So and created a ticket, but they have not got their funds back yet. So can anyone help me on this issue with regard to the proof of reserve?
So you're helping your downline and you're looking to withdraw their proof of reserve. And that's your question. How do you go about getting it? That looks like Carl has an answer for that.
You answered your own question, Musi. Once you've submitted the ticket, they probably got a message back saying, we acknowledge the receipt and we're looking into it. That's the standard reply to that issue. Again, you just have to wait. A lot of the staff are being put onto this blockchain update, the maintenance. So they might be just too busy at the moment. Don't worry. as long as the ticket's in there and it's still open, it's an active ticket. If they are busy, let them finish the maintenance cycle, and then once it comes back, give it a week or so, and then if it's not resolved, then maybe raise another ticket back after a month or two. But it is recorded, so you're not going to be missed. And the money's there. It's not going to be lost. Even if you can't see the wallet, the money's there. The entries are in the database.
Thank you.
Thank you for your question. Downtown, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Yes, thank you for taking my call. Treasured, I'm sending in reference to, our dealing with the POR balances. This is what, when I last spoke with Chavez, he said to send a ticket and basically put this message to the team so they can confirm the balances. And I submitted the balances in the ticket, but what they have replied back to me, and maybe you can definitely needed your assistance. This is what they've replied back to me. I'm going to send to you so you have. So it's a little frustrating. I thought I was pretty clear, but that's what they sent back to me. So I've done what Chavez told me to do to send to you. I've done what Chavez told me to send to the support team, and I'm still stuck.
This proof, I'm sorry, this POR verification and validation, it's not an easy task, especially when, it's backdated for almost a year now. And many a times people feel that they have a claim to refund, but when you do the exact calculations, many of those claims are not valid. And this requires a personal intervention where we can check through dates and everything, right? So let's connect downtown now that responsibility has been shouldered upon me. Let's sit. We'll do some verification. After that, we'll see.
And just as a reminder, what I sent to you in the Google form was all the clarification, what they were initial, what they pulled out, so I'm familiar with, properly checking, because I've been doing this for a while. So I have all that laid out for you, so that way it can be confirmed that what's the exact amount that they're still owed minus all the funds that they're received.
We have all that details. Let's connect and let us see how we can resolve that. But it is very important for everybody. This goes for everybody. There are certain timelines, there are certain time frames in which we must oblige and do the needful. Like there are timelines to submit your wallet addresses. There are timelines to submit a Google form. There are timelines to, just put any claims that you have. There is a timeline for Boomerang refund wallet to withdraw your refunds. So please make sure that you do all the things on time, so that this is like a backlog. This is like a overhead for everybody, for leaders, for tech teams, for Chavez, and for everybody. If things would have been submitted at the right time, things would not have been dragged to such an extent. And when I see the refund claims, they are in thousands of dollars. How can you just be careless about thousands of dollars? If you have invested thousands of dollars, then you need to be very precise on when to claim that back, if there is a provision to claim it back. So as far as we remember, proof of reserve, 23rd of September, right, Joe?
Yeah.
23rd of September, 2024.
But in all fairness, I can understand that with Boomerang and all the things that you've mentioned, but being transparent, when it came to the proof of reserve, there was never any communication that one, that wallet was going to be removed or that it was necessary for folks to remove those funds from specifically the POR wallet. So in all fairness, I think we also,
So
as
Downtown, I would
leaders,
like to correct that. When the proof of refund was released, everybody was supposed to check their balances, check their
yeah,
claims, and do the necessary steps.
sure. Yeah, that was done. The balances were checked. But all I'm saying is, and I think we all know this, that it was never communicated that the wallet was going to be removed and we were not going to have access to our balances,
So
just with the proof of reserve.
this goes for, again, for everybody. Like, if you have a claim, when you can claim thousands of dollars back to your wallet, why wouldn't you do that? Why
Some
would you like
people,
to let your funds hang on to a platform?
well, I'm just saying, not
There
that,
is some responsibilities at our end as well as a community participant, right?
well, it's not something that I would do, but you got to also realize people look at it as their wallet and that they were holding their funds for, say, another project. Why pull it out and then bring it back in? That was their mindset. It's not my mindset. It's not your
I
mindset,
can
in
I
all
can
fairness.
completely understand.
That's
I
all.
can completely relate to that.
That's
But
all.
that is what, as a leader, we should teach our community. Why didn't we communicate to our teammates? I broadcasted that message to my team that everybody should claim their refunds. Like all, I believe Joe and Carl are also good at communication. Every leader do that to their respective teams. So there is some responsibilities that we must, take as leaders, as team leads, right?
Well, in all fairness, I did do that, but not everyone complied because also they didn't see the need to pull it out because there was never any indication that that was an issue. It's where we have a platform. We can keep our funds in the wallet if they want to. Until this, that was never an issue. I'm just being, I think, fair on both sides,
Okay.
So this problem was
Let's
created
connect
as a
downtown
result of that.
let's connect sometime downtown and let's see what we can do. All right.
Okay. So yeah, if you can respond to my message, because I did message you any updates. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
So I think we've got majority of all the questions answered. And Omar, I've gotten your contact information, so I forward that on to Treshit. So he's gonna do his research. And I see Chantel. Go ahead and take your answer or your comment. Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to say that I think this was a very powerful discussion and an honest answer. And it's something that we perhaps can also learn from the last discussion, because a proof of reserve is a statement of credibility and trust. So what I hear Downtown saying is that a certain part of the community trusted the wallet so much that they forgot about the fact that it is a platform and that they should actually use their other wallets, like an Exodus or other places, to keep their funds safe. And perhaps we should do a special session, Rashid, about how do you keep your assets safe and what is the use of different wallets, so that people get used to protecting the assets that they're building up. Because look at the beautiful menu of assets that we are building up over different platforms. And sometimes we learn from the reality of people how things are processed, and we need to get out of our bubble and realize, okay, hey, how can we teach, or how can we share, or how can we take this feedback and channel it? But thank you for a really quality discussion.
Beautifully said, Chantal. Go ahead, Carl.
Yeah, I just want to add, I was going to say this, but Chantal is basically done the same thing beside me. Security. Joe does a lot of talks about your wallet security, but you need to start thinking about beefing up security on interrelated platforms. You might have noticed on yesterday's talk with Chavez, he said, oh, look, somebody's trying to change the password. I recommend everybody, your Google account, your WAAS account, make sure you've got 2FA set up, all right? Because Chavez, he didn't say which email address it was, but it would appear that somebody tried to hack that, probably the one he uses for his demos. Recently, I saw somebody try and change my WAAS account password, but I got 2FA on that, so I didn't panic. People will try things, so make it harder on them. Put all the security in that you can do.
I had an email yesterday where somebody was trying to change the password on one of my accounts, but it's an old account, it's got nothing in it. But I've got FA turned on. And anybody who doesn't know, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have made a video on how to turn on your 2FA in the Affiliate Marketing 3.0 back office.
All right, so we believe we did our best tonight. And thank you, Chantal. That was a surprise. And how do you feel now? Did you learn or did you support? What is the feeling now?
You know, but that's what we are. We're learning, we're earning, we're growing. That's why I'm here. So I hope. Thank you. I'm really grateful. Today I was filled up. Let's put it that way. So, but I'm also glad to give something back.
And Carl, you have just started your day. We wish you all the best. Have a great day ahead.
Thank you.
And Joe, let's connect sometime, right?
Definitely.
So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, Joe. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, I've just not had a chance to. I'm on calls in the evening, so I've been trying to find time to call you, and I will find time.
Yeah, no problem. So, ladies and gentlemen, that will be all from the live Q&A and support call. And we believe this is our effort to improve these systems. This is, in a way, we are trying to improvise everything that has been designed, delivered, and we also have that DYQ form. Noni, I would request you to share that once again. So if there is any question that is still left out that you don't feel comfortable asking in a public forum, you may put that in the DYQ form, and it will be answered by some expert. And of course, we have a evaluation form, the link to which already has been shared. So this evaluation form is especially for all the presentations and the way this business is now being delivered. Give your honest feedback, help us improve, help us, evolve more in terms of delivering this business, this opportunity. So thank you so much for joining this call. We'll see you again in the US prime time at 7 p.m. US. And thank you all the panelists, Joe, Carl, Chantal, you are the best we have in these systems. And rest all the host, co-host, I thank you as well. I really acknowledge your hard work. And yes, Joe.
Sorry to stop you there, Trashit, but before you shut the Zoom,
recording
I do want to say
yeah,
that a huge amount of respect and gratitude should go to you as well. It's very easy. Lots of people say thank you to me, tell me I'm awesome. and, because of the bits and bobs that I do, but, I don't want anything to get left behind for you. I think a tremendous amount of respect and gratitude for all the work that you do. It just happens that mine is a little bit more visible. Yours is so much in the background. So, a big, big round of applause and respect to you as well, Treshet.
Thanks, Joe. And yes, we are a fantastic team under the leadership of Chavez, and all the rank leaders, in fact, are amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is an opportunity. Affiliate marketing 3.0 is an opportunity. Make sure you encash it. You won't find such remarkable products. You won't find this amazing leadership. And definitely you won't find Chavez anywhere else. He is one of the best and he's doing his best. So make sure you are aligned with him. Make sure you are encashing what he is trying to achieve through this. And that is all for the evening. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you very soon. Thank you
Good night.
all.
See you tonight.
Good night.
Bye.